and I am going to take up the concepts of mathematics for you all. And in this session, before I start with the concepts of mathematics, I just wanted to tell you all about the concepts which are present in first year science. So now as you can see here, I have written all the concepts of mathematics which will be there for the first year PUC science course. So you can see the concepts whichever I have written now. So one by one if I go to discuss, and you can make out here if you want all the concepts I have written here on the board clearly. All these concepts you are going to study in the first year science course. Okay. Now here the first concept, those who have attended the bridge course already might be knowing about the concepts which are present in first year. But still, just as a recall for those who have attended the bridge course, and will be the new concepts you are going to study for those who are attending this as a first class. Okay. Now, the first concept which is present is about the set theory. This is the exactly new concept you are going to study in the first year. All those here in the first year mathematics, ನೀವು ನೋಡಬಹುದು ನಿಮಗೆ 10th ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ಕಲಿತಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ಅಪ್ ದ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್, you can have the concepts which you have already studied first of all, and then some of the concepts you can go through which are the exactly new concepts for you all, and some of the concepts, extra concepts which you have not at all studied. Those concepts you have to first of all categorize. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು categorize ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಈ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಕಲಿತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಎಂಟೈರ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯೂ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಈಸಿಲಿ ಮೂವ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೋಡಬಹುದು ನೀವು. ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಸೆಟ್ ಥಿಯರಿ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಲೆಸನ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್. ಇದೆರಡು ನ್ಯೂಲಿ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ನ್ಯೂ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ಕಲಿಯುವಂತದ್ದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, then the third lesson is about the trigonometric functions. Trigonometric functions ಅನ್ನ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನೀವು ಕಲಿತಿದ್ದೀರಾ. All those formula, everything, derivations and all comes in this third lesson. Then fourth lesson, fifth lesson, it is exactly again a new concept for you all. That is about the principle of mathematical induction and complex numbers and the quadratic equation. Half of this concept you might be knowing, that is quadratic equations ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ಕಲಿತಿದ್ದೀರಾ. But about the complex numbers you have not at all studied. Complex numbers ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, till now you have studied only about the real number systems ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ all kinds of numbers, either it might be positive, negative, zero, rationals, irrationals, all kinds of numbers. All kinds of numbers will come under the category of this real number system, but this entire number system we are going to introduce in this first year, that is about the complex numbers. So these two are again the new concepts for you all, and the first two are the new concepts. The third lesson is a familiar concept for you all. Now sixth one is a linear inequalities. Again this concept also you have studied already. ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ all about the drawing the linear equations. Linear equations ಅನ್ನ through the graph how to draw ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 6th lesson ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Then 7th lesson is again a new concept for you all, that is permutations and the combinations. Then 8th lesson is again a new lesson, that is binomial theorem. So 9th lesson you have studied, that is about the sequences and series. Sequences series ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ sequences you have studied in the 10th standard, that is arithmetic progressions, geometric progressions, AP, GP ಅಂತ ಕಲಿತಿದ್ದೀರಾ. The same concepts will be here, that is about the sequences and series. The next is about the straight lines, conic sections and 3D geometry. All these three combinations you have studied in some kind of geometry lesson, that about the triangles, mensurations, and the concepts ella ee 10, 11, 12th lesson alli you can see, you can observe those concepts here. So 10th, 11th, 12th are the not at all the new concepts for you all. So you have studied this already. Then limits and derivatives, mathematical reasoning, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ exactly and entire the new concepts for you all. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು 13th ಮತ್ತೆ 14th lesson ಅನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲಿಸ previously you have not studied. And last lessons 15th and the 16th, statistics and the probability, exactly these are all the exactly the same concepts. Whatever you have studied in 10th standard, the same concepts will be continued over there. So needless to worry about the first PU mathematics concepts, as if you are able to remember all the concepts whichever you have studied in 10th standard, that will be give you the strong base to learn all these concepts. So you might have categorized now. ಇದನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು 16th lesson ಇದೆ, ನಿಮಗೆ 16 lessons ಇದೆ first year mathematics ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So all these lessons you are going to study one by one. So first two concepts are entire the new concepts for you all. So now ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ I am going to start with the first lesson, that is about the set theory. Some of the concepts are from the first year, we are continuing it for the second year also. So the first year base should be strong enough to move towards the second year concepts. Now I hope you all can remember whatever you have studied in 10th standard, and that will give you again a strong base to learn everything here. Each and every lessons you feel very easy if you remember those concepts whichever you have studied previously. Okay. Now in this session I am going to start with the first lesson, that is about the set theory. Okay. So this is the set theory, is the first lesson of the first year science course, that is in mathematics. The first lesson you are going to study is about the set theory, the concepts of sets. Now those who have attended the bridge course already might be knowing what is the meaning of a set, and those who are new to this class might be learning this concept, what is the meaning of the set theory and what is the meaning of a set. Okay, no need to worry, ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ you just recall it. Those who do not know the concept, obviously we are going to explain you all about the concepts of set theory. Okay, now before I start with the definition of a set, what is the meaning of a set ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, I will put a small base for you all. ಸೆಟ್ಟಿನ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟಿನ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ I will tell you all, before I explain the definition, before I explain the meaning of set, ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, just I am going to tell you all about the meaning of the word collection. Collection ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ನಾನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ you all know what is the meaning of the collection. Collection ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು, here after you reach this first year, after you reach the first year science course, there is a differentiate between the word set and the collection. ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ನೀವು ಏನು ಕಲಿತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, set ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದೇ, collection is same, all these two words means the same for you. But no, in mathematics you have exactly the different meaning for the set and the collection. Okay, collection, first of all we'll see what is the meaning of a collection. Collection ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು, collection means it is just the group of objects. We are calling them as a collection. Say for example, ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, collection of colors of nature, ಅಥವಾ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, collection of students, of first PUC, etc. All these are just the collections ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಲ್ವಾ. ಏನು collection ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೇನು? Some group of objects. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ one or more than one objects ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So just the collections ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಂತದ್ದು, group of objects ಅನ್ನು ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಂತದ್ದು, just the collection of objects. So in the collections, many collections we used to have, ಅಲ್ವಾ? So particular ಆಗಿ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು collection, if I choose some collection, among those collection, that collection will particularly form a set for you all. So ಏನಂತಾಗುತ್ತೆ, what is the meaning of a set now? It is one particular collection itself. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು collection ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು set ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಂತದ್ದು. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ what particular thing should be there to say that it is a set? ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಎಲ್ಲಾ collection set ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. We all know that collection is different and set is different. All these two words are exactly and entirely different words. Now ಇವಾಗ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು collections ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಆ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಸೆಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಓಕೆ, ಆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ಆರ್ ಡನ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಸೆಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡಿ, ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಲರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನೇಚರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ PUC, all these if you look into, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು, some group of colors ಇದೆ, group of students are there. ನಾವು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು whether these collections defined are the sets or not ಅಂದ್ರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು particular case specialization ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ I can say that particular collection is a set ಅಂತೇಳಿ. So I will just quote the definition, then I am going to give the explanation. Okay, so set is nothing but it is the well defined collection of objects. Nodi, set means what? It is the well defined collection of objects. Collection, if it is there, then we cannot say that that is a set. Collection, what collection should be there? ಏನೋ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ನೇಮ್ ಕೊಡುವಂತದ್ದು. If some particular collection, some specialization is there, then only we can call that collection as a set. So what is that particular specialization? That collection should be well defined collection. Okay, ಈ well defined ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹ ವರ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. well defined collection of objects will give you the set, but every collection will not give you a set. Okay, ಈ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ, ಈ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೋಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, I am sure. What is the difference then? What is the meaning of the word well defined collection and just the collection? Adra difference anna ನೀವು make out ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. You have to make out what is just a collection and what is the well defined collection. Adra meaning ಗೊತ್ತಾದ್ರೆ you are done with the definition of set. Okay, now I will quote one example to show that the difference between just the collection and the well defined collection. Okay, now the collection I am going to quote is collection of any 5 mathematicians of India. Mathematicians of India. Then collection of all mathematicians of India. Collection of all mathematicians of India. ಇವಾಗ ಈ example through this example we can have exactly the idea of the definition of set, or else through this example we can learn which is the collection and which is the well defined collection ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಓಕೆ ನೋಡಿ ಇವಾಗ collection of any five mathematicians of India ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ if I ask with the first person ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಒಬ್ಬರ ಹತ್ರ ನಾನು ಕೇಳ್ತೇನೆ collection of any five mathematicians of India ಯಾರು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ say for example will list the mathematicians by giving the numbers. Okay, they can are ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಒಬ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ one mathematician, so two third mathematician, fourth mathematician and the fifth mathematician. Assume that there are 100 mathematicians altogether. ಆಯ್ತಾ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ assume that there are 100 mathematicians. Collection of any five mathematicians of India means the first person can tell the first five mathematicians. Alva, if I ask with my first friend, he or she can tell me the five mathematicians which he knows or she knows. Alva, ಯಾರು five mathematicians na name ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. Then if I ask with my another friend, then she or he can list the mathematicians naming 6, 5, 3, 7, 8. Here any 5 no among 100 he or she is supposed to tell any 5 mathematicians. It is needless for them to say all the mathematicians. Alva, so next person if I ask, then what he or she can tell me ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ he or she can tell me 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if you look into this collection group of objects, whether these both or else all these collections are same ಅಂದ್ರೆ collections ಅಲ್ಲಿ same elements ಇದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ ನೋಡಿ 1 2 3 4 5. Here it contains 6 5 3 7 8. Here it contains 10 11 12 13 14 15. All the objects some are same here. 6 5 ಇದೆ 5 ಇದೆ. But this entire group wise ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ this is not at all the these are all not at all the equal groups. As the person varies, he or she can list different five mathematicians. Alva, in some cases the collections might be same, but obviously again if the person varies, he or she can list different mathematicians, five mathematicians. Alva, okay, let it be as it is here. Now we'll move for the next collection of all mathematicians of India. Now if I ask with my first friend what he or she can tell all 100 he or she should list. Alva, yake I have ordered her to tell all the mathematicians of India. I have told her, I have asked her to tell all the mathematicians of India. So all together assume that 100 mathematicians are there. We have or she has to give me all hundreds. 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 100 he or she should list. Now if I ask with the second person what he can answer me, he also should give the all 100 mathematicians because it is a order. If you look into this sentence, it is just the order of giving all 100 mathematicians. All anta helide nanu, he or she must give all mathematicians. Here she can start with the number 3, 2, 1, 4, 5 up to 100. She or he can tell. Order change ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಡಬಹುದು. So third one ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, third person if I ask, there also she or he should give me 100 mathematicians. So as the count varies with the person, if you look into the collection, in collection ನೋಡಿ 1 2 3 4 5 6 up to 100. again 3, 2, 1, 4, 5 ಎಲ್ಲ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಪಲ್ಟಾ ಆಗಿದೆ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ all the 100 mathematicians are there in this also. So here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 100. So if you observe this group of mathematicians, all of them who have listed 100 mathematicians are same mathematicians alva. Mathematicians of India ಅಂತಾನೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ ನಾನು. So mathematicians of India ಅಂತ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. All the 100 mathematicians of India ಅವರು he or she supposed to list ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಈ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ no change because I did not ask any 100. Here altogether 100 are there. So he or she supposed to give me all 100 mathematicians. So ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. So now if you look into this statement, this sentence, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, collection of any 5 mathematicians of India as the person there is. If I ask the person to list the elements, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅವರು person to person different collections ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬಹುದು. But for this particular statement or for this particular collection, he or she should give me all objects which are same collection ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. Here only you can observe what is the meaning of a well defined collection. ನೋಡಿ, these both are the examples of a collection. ಇದೆರಡು ಸಹ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಹೌದು, ಆದ್ರೆ ಇದೆರಡು ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ. Among these two collections, one is just the collection and another one is a well defined collection and another one is a set. ಯಾವಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, collection of any 5 mathematicians, different I have got. Collection of all 100 mathematicians, so same I got. So this collection particularly I can call it as a well defined collection. Well defined anta ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು, for one particular sentence I have got the same group alva. So this collection is well defined. Well defined anta ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ one and only one and unique anta ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. So for this collection I have got unique group of objects. So then that collection will form the well defined collection. But for this sentence, for this collection, I did not get all these sets same. alva, different ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. So this collection is not at all the well defined collection. So therefore ಇಲ್ಲಿನೇ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, what is the meaning of a set now? Set is a well defined collection of objects. Now among these two collections, the second one is a well defined collection. So therefore I can say this well defined collection is a set antale alva. As the example there is ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. So you can make out where there is a well defined word, you can say it is a well defined collection alva. Ivaga I will quote one example, you just make the difference whether it is a set or not anta ಹೇಳಿ. Second example I am going to give, that is collection of any 5 numbers. Collection of any 5 numbers. If I say collection of any 5 numbers and next collection of all natural numbers, next third one collection of all beautiful girls. If you observe these 3 examples, these 3 collections, if you observe these 3 collections, if you have understood the meaning of the set, you can make out which among the collection is a set. ನೋಡಬಹುದು, if you look into the collection, then collection of any 5 numbers, collection of any 5 numbers whether it is well defined or not ಅಂತ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. If it is well defined, then you can say it is a set. Okay, just try to understand the meaning of a set, whether it is a well defined or not. If it is well defined, I will mark it, I will mark the right, I will tick it. If it is not well defined, ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಓಕೆ, then ನೋಡಿ ಇವಾಗ collection of any 5 numbers ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು. collection of any 5 numbers. ಇವಾಗ if I ask the first person, he can list ಏನು well defined ಹೌದಾ ಅಂತ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹೇಗೆ, how we can verify whether the given collection is well defined or not ಅಂತ how we can check there. For this particular sentence, after I list, then I should get all the same groups ಸಿಗಬೇಕು, same group of objects ಸಿಗಬೇಕು. Now collection of any 5 numbers and if I ask the first person, he or she can tell me 1 2 3 4 5. Then if I ask the second person, he or she can tell me -4 0 1 3 5, this way. Then as the person varies, this collection will change alla. ಈ collection ಗೆ, ಈ particular collection ಗೆ I won't get the equal set of numbers. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ as the person varies, his choice of telling the numbers also varies. So I cannot say that this is the well defined collection. So this is not the set, not a set. Okay, yake this collection is not well defined. So well defined collection of objects are only the sets. Since it is not well defined, I can say that this is not a set. Okay, then if still the definition is not clear, you can try to understand by this example. Now second example is collection of all natural numbers. Okay, leave this second example needless. Again at the end I will tell about that. This example, third example, if you look into collection of all beautiful girls. Collection of all beautiful girls anta helidre, if I ask with the first person, he can list all the beautiful girls whichever he likes, he feel they are beautiful. Okay, first according to the first person, 1 2 3 all his 5 friends among 10 are beautiful. According to the first person, I might be beautiful, but according to the second person, I am not beautiful. He or she can feel that I am not beautiful. So in his list or in her list, my name will not be there. In the first list I might be there, and in the second list ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಇರಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ, he or she may not feel that I am beautiful. ಹೇಗೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದು, ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ವರ್ಡ್, the word beautiful changes, varies with the person to person ಅಲ್ಲ. ಅವರಿಗೆ first person may feel that one person is beautiful. If I ask with the second, that same person is not beautiful for him. So in her list, whenever he is going to list the beautiful girls, the word beautiful is not the well defined word. Yake beauty varies with the person to person alva. So in his collection or in the second collection, the first person who was beautiful in the first list might not be there. 3 4 5 6 7 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. So beautiful set of collection of all beautiful girls will not form the well defined collection, because beauty word is not the well defined word. ಅದು word well defined ಅಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಸನ್ಗೆ ಒಬ್ರು ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಂಡ್ರೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಗೆ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಾಣಬೇಕಂತ ಏನು ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ವೆನೆವರ್ ಆಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೆನ್ ಈ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ದ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ so that this collection is not well defined and I can say that this is not the set again. So set ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, the collection should be well defined. Say for example, ಈಗ ಏನು ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು ನಾನು, collection of all vowels of English alphabet. Collection of all vowels of English alphabet. Whether this is a set now, whether it is a well-defined collection now, you have to make out whether this collection will give you the set or not. Andre, you have to verify. This is the last example I am going to give you all to explain the concept of the definition of set theory. Set, the definition of set again. This is the last example I am going to give. Okay? Nodi ivaga collection of all vowels of English alphabets. Vowels in English alphabet. Now, if I ask the first person, all vowels, and how many vowels are there? Altogether 5 vowels we have. So A, E, I, O, U ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ನನ್ನ first friend A, E, I, O, U ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. If I ask with my second friend, she will tell that O, A, E, I, U. Then if I ask the third person, she or he can tell U, A, E, I, O. As the person varies, all these 3 groups, whether they are same or different, they are exactly same. All the elements are same. Here A, E, I, O, U. Here also A, E, I, O, U. Again here it is same A, E, I, O, U. Same things are there. So all these 3 are same. All these 3, not only these 3. If you ask with any person, he or she will give you the same elements, alva. So this collection is well defined. So you can say this well defined collection is a set. So well defined collection ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು, for this particular given collection, after you list out the elements, ಅದು same ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. As the person varies, the collection also should be same. Okay, this is about the definition of the set. So you have to remember all together, collection of or else well defined collection of objects are called as a set. Okay, now how to represent the set andele I am going to tell you all. So representation of set, representation of set. Sets are always denoted by the capital letters. You all remember A, B, C, D like this. We are going to denote always by the capital letters to symbolize the sets. Okay, set A. So after that we are going to list the elements. Now here whatever we are going to, sets are always represented by the capital letters and the elements we are calling here A, E, I, O, U. Say for example, these are all called as the elements of the sets. So try to remember this. Sets are always represented by the capital letters and the flower brackets. Inside that, whatever we are going to write it as an object, those objects are called as the elements of the set A. So how to read this collection is, we are going to read this as, you have to remember this, students, that is set of all. Andre now ಓದ್ತೀವಿ. How to read this? A is equal to set of all A, E, I, O, U. Set of all ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳುವಂತದ್ದು ಈ flower bracket. A is equal to flower bracket ಅಂದ್ರೆ we are not going to pronounce it. We are going to pronounce it as set of all A, E, I, O, U and we used to read. That is, say B is equal to set of all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like C is equal to set of all red, blue, black, this way. We used to read it as set of all. You have to remember this pronunciation also, because as we proceed, we are going to tell it like set of all, set of all, set of all. Then you should not get confusion. So I am going to tell sets are always represented by the capital letters and the flower brackets. Inside that, whatever we are going to write now, those are called as the elements of the sets. Then next, how to read it? A is equal to set of all elements, like set of all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or else set of all red, blue, black. This way we